Hello and welcome, my name is MrIsaacDaisy, and you are currently watching my playthrough of Stay. Last chapter, we ended up pretty much pushing Quinn towards the eternal darkness of the hell that the person who kidnapped him put him into. Quite literally, in fact, we pushed him through a hallway of just straight darkness, and it led us down to a area with two doors and a weird statue that represents from Roman times, Janus, Janus. I'm gonna call it Janus because it sounds cool. The god who looks to the past and the future. So my fear with this one is that we're gonna open one of these doors and it's gonna be a very terrible situation, and it's gonna start the whole game over again somehow. Or B, we're gonna actually progress. So die or don't die. I feel suffocated in choices, options, possibilities. It's like Google search materialized into this evil house supplying you with more results than you can handle. Where's the big prize? Behind the auspicious, alluring, magnificent door number 1? Or the uninviting, neglected, appalling door number 2? Damn, every decision feels like an anxiety. Ooh. Sorry about that. Sorry. Feels like an anxiety attack waiting to jump out at me like a tiger. Where would you like to place your bet? Try dazzling door number 1. My bet's on ugly door number 2. 1 or 2. Personally, I'd go with 2, because if I was... There's a few ways you could think of this. There's either A, in a trap sense, most people would go with the ordinate door because it's fancy, it looks nice. People like, you want to think positive and go through a positive door. But at the same time, that could be a trap to lure in unsuspecting individuals to their death. And then, so you choose the ugly door. Or B, if we look at it as the other way, if you're trying to stay from a positive sense of the style, instead of going with the ugly door, you do choose the ordinate door. Simply because the two-headed statue deal is that he's had a horrible time in this so far. So his past currently in this house is ugly. It's just straight up bad. So eventually the idea is to escape. Maybe that's why we choose the ordinate door. I'm really selling myself on both. I'd like to just open them both at once. That'd be nice. So I'm gonna go with first door number 2, just because I'm really heavy on the trap thing. I think we just died. No? What in the fresh hell is this? Man, I feel like... Roald's Dahl's Tale? I don't know how to pronounce it, I'm sorry. This just keeps getting weirder and weirder. I'm in front of a huge sand dune inside a room. There's something glimmering at the top. What should I do? Go for it? Yes. Wait, search your surroundings first. Go for it. Climb that dune is not an easy task, but you should go for it. Surroundings first. 1, there might be something to help him out in the long run. And 2, you might find something more useful down here first, because he might get trapped up there. Let's say he finds it, gets up there, pulls whatever is out of the sand, and all of a sudden everything sinks down for some dumb reason. I don't know. I'm doing it, but there's just sand everywhere, nothing here at the bottom. How the hell could you bring this amount of sand into a normal room? Man, from down here, the ceiling looks really high. I'm trying to grasp the size of this house, but I just don't get it. It doesn't seem possible. Because it's not a house. And there's also some kind of mechanism at the floor right in front of me, right in front of the dune. What should I do? The mechanism, I have a feeling is a trapdoor. I'm gonna have him check out the mechanism first. Not pull it, just check it out. Because I think it might be a lever. Or lever. Oh, it's not. It's a puzzle. Oh, I see what you want. Alright, there's the first one done. Sorry, it's just gonna take. I supplied no commentary during this whole thing right now, but puzzles like this I'm really good at, so I'm trying to blow through it as fast as I can. Alright, I wouldn't say really good at, but I'm a lot better at these puzzles than I am at other puzzles. Is that the right color? I hope so, because let me tell you, it is tough. Fuck. I'm sorry, but one of these colors doesn't belong there. Or I think I might have it backwards. I have it backwards, guys. There you go. Cool. Alright, so that was a... Oh, I said check it out. I'm having trouble connecting to the internet. Damn it. Take a look at the help section in your Alexa. So... I like that better than climbing a Sahara dune. Damn, for a moment I thought I was about to bury myself alive. I can't breathe and my heart is about to pop. That mechanism turned on and sucked the sand into a hole. Now the room is completely empty. I could see a door that was hidden behind it. Oh, and that glimmering object landed at my feet. Oh. It's a leather suitcase with a shiny lock, and it's unlocked. Finally, I can catch a break. Danger, Will Robinson. Smells like a trap. I couldn't agree more. But what option do I have? Opens it anyway. Dies like the fridge all over again. Beautiful, expensive suitcase. Is it full of money? I'm still allowed to dream, right? These always look menacing. Like I feel there's someone watching and thinking, don't do it, you idiot. And you go and open it like the big idiot you are. What if it's one of those Russian suitcase nukes from the Cold War? Gotta be extra careful here, but I really have to open it. I enjoy the different art styles that they do throughout the game. Hey. An ace of spades. With an L. 52 cards is a standard deck, just like 52 weeks of the year. And if you add up all the symbols, it equals the number of days, 365. Americans used an entire deck of ace of spades as a form of psychology warfare against their enemy forces. Yes, it scares or screams death everywhere. Great, not even a whole deck of cards so that I can at least play some solitaire in my spare time. It's getting nonsensical by the minute. I feel like a puppet here, being manipulated by some invisible strings. No control over my life. Someone's having fun at my expense. Let's keep moving. I'm heading for that door. Where are you gonna drop out from? Okay, cool. An old gym? That's crazy. Alright, chapter 17, door number 1. Let's make a deal. Fans. 43% of users, including you, must know that every time Montney Hall shows you the door with the goat, it was time to never stick and always switch. Always switch. Say Muto Separtus? No idea. You're telling me I've stayed at this? Oh, right, because technically 10 hours of it was me keeping the game open one time. Guess what? I am in a gym now. Bloody hell. This is a continuous whirlwind of rubbish. Room after room. Dead end after dead end. There's some weights, exercise machines, a hot sauna, and a little fridge. Gym weight. Exercising always means that you are gaining control over circumstances in your life. After a period of lethargy, or hopelessness, or you're just pushing yourself too hard by lifting the heavy weight, like the burdens you carry in life. Interesting. Great, we get to add Gym Junkie to the lunatic's list of virtues. Narcissism involves arrogance and favors dominance, the whole package. I wonder why we didn't find this room sooner. It must be the jerk's favorite room. I'm sick and tired of hoping for the best and only getting the worst of this house. My patience is wearing thin. Check the fridge. You still have yet to eat. There may be food. So do that, my dude. So hungry I could eat a horse and chase the jockey, but I'd be equally content with just water. Bingo. Found water, some sort of dairy product that is now probably a biohazard, and something else. One of those navigation compasses for an expedition map reading. Compass evokes, in a symbiotic way, the idea of following the psychic course by one invisible node. However, near the magnetic poles, this deemed to be unusable, just like our internal compass gets affected by the proximity between conscious and unconsciousness. Unconscious and unconscious, taking us to a state of extreme disorientation. This orientation thing actually makes sense, considering the size and scope of this despicable abode. But the needle isn't functioning. It's probably frozen. Wait. I didn't get to read that. Oh, gross. So first, I don't know what any of those mean. Okay, I'm back. Took a lot longer than what it should have. But get propped back up properly back into the chair, at least somewhat. Oh, that took way too long. So the compass is back on duty, pointing northwest. What do? Drink the water, follow the compass, do some push-ups. Don't follow it, just drink. I don't know what to pick for this one. Last time well, we already killed him the first time. Like, it's not like we're trying to do a no-death run or anything. Really? You think I just realized it wasn't like I was reading it again. Really, you think I should? I'm an ass. I'm sorry. I just completely spaced that entire time. It is currently 2:40 in the morning. I've just spent the past 40 minutes on that one thing again. Took a lot out of me. Since the water thing went well, I hope I'll push my luck and follow this compass. So I followed the needle and it reached some sort of corridor with 2 square entrances on the wall. I looked inside both of these and there are both these openings but found nothing but total darkness. It looks like I have to enter one of them, but it's gonna be pure luck. Do me a favor, tell me which I should take. This one or this one? Heads or tails? He's my friend now. That's good. Let's go with... tails. Oh, so I still choose left or right. It's not up to choice. Heads or tails, left or right? Let's go left. The best way to solve the dilemma you'll find is by simply spinning a penny. A very wise Dutchman said that once. And it looks like you are my personal Harvey Dent. Let's see if this luck... I get to read it fast enough. Wow. Oh, now it's 2 big doors. How big is this fucking place? Let's see if luck is on my side. Fuck, it led me to another weird room. Great, this house has more rooms than the Buckingham Palace. I feel like I'm about to run into the Queen any minute now. I don't want to leave you guys gypped, so I'm going to press forward and do the typical 4. Yeah, I'm not going to read through that one. Just completely missed the opportunity to. Especulo? Who in the hell? Sorry about that. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, step right up, step right up. Come closer, you won't believe your eyes. Welcome to the most wonderful show on earth, the amazing House of Mirrors. I kid you not. A fucking room full of mirrors. Mirror. They reflect the truth, the threshold between a conscious and an unconscious mind, the need humans have to conciliate? Conciliate? I don't know. Something, self-awareness and self-deception to see if our immoral secrets have emerged from the deep within to find their way onto our moral surface, or perhaps it's just our way of looking for some guarantee of our continuity and existence. Oh, cat's still there. And look who's back from the dead. Mr. Oscar. But he seems super scared, like he just saw a ghost or something. He probably did. What's wrong, Mr. Crazy Cat? What, cat got your tongue? What do you call that? Catnibalism? Is that a thing? I would show myself out, but I can't, sorry. He saw something. Cats are scared of their own shadows. And cucumbers. Probably just frightened. That cat has not given a damn about anything so far, so worries me. Killed a rat on its own and brought it to him. Maybe he's just freaked out with his own reflection. It happens to cats, right? And humans too. I'll leave him here before I enter that labyrinth. Because I have a feeling I'm going for a hell of a ride there. And this time I prefer to do it on my own. Are you sure about entering a labyrinth of mirrors? I have a bad feeling about that. What can you see from where you stand, just to have a better vision of what awaits you? Instead of asking questions, let's get more of a direct route. Nothing but a bunch of mirrors grouped together. Like those strange fun houses at the fair. What a sinister vision. Myself duplicated in infinitude. I'm looking over my shoulder. In case Rita Hayworth appears, pointing a gun at me. Yeah, I'm as good as Orson Welles with this mirror thing. The ego just rears its head spontaneously, you know? Do you see a way out, or is it a confusing labyrinth of mirrors? Don't waste time with that, just smash them all. That is somewhat of a good idea, but downside, he's not wearing shoes. Not wearing shoes. Cannot get across an area without shoes on. It's a maze-like puzzle of mirrors. Can't quite figure out how many. They are aligned in several rows. I think I'm confused already. Can't quite grasp the extent of it. What the fuck is this? We already had evidence that whoever owns this place has a very twisted sense of style, from vintage office space to indoor carnival. But apparently no money for a proper kitchen and toilet. People have their priorities all screwed up nowadays. No one knows what is important anymore. Well, just as long as you can feed your massive ego with a room full of mirrors. My right eye is like bugging out right now, dude. Turn around. Seems like a waste of time. Just turn around. Check the mirrors, see if there's anything hidden in them. keep remembering these lines from an old movie. Mirrors are the doors by which death comes and goes. Look at yourself in a mirror all your life, and you'll see death at work. All I see is my reflection. Let's see what we can find in here. Going on a trip, 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 going on a trip. Trying to stay awake right now. Ooh, that is very creepy. Oh no. Oh, but because we solved the last one, we now have the compass. Oh. We just found it. Don't ask me what we just found. But it took a while. A really long while. Sorry for that. And voila! I was able to get through the maze and ended up in some sort of walk-in closet. That explains the mirrors then. Modesty is out, my friend. One of these sides of the closet is empty and the other has clothes on a rack. And there's a door at the end. Find shoes. Rooms and doors, rooms and doors. Maybe this house is a maze itself. Go for the door. Good luck in Narnia. I know I can be a bit too cautious at times, but are you sure? No, I'm not. But there's not much else I can do now. If you were in my shoes, which I have done, having found this new door, would you go back? No. Good question, right? The world is made for the brave. I don't count myself among them unless I'm forced to. Like right now. So here I go. Oh, look for shoes first. See you on the other side. That maze took a very long time to go through. Don't die. That sounded like he just got hit with something. Optimist. 16% of users, including you, think that there's always a way out of every situation. Which there is, plus he's not wearing shoes. Alright, so this is going to be the last chapter of this episode. Chapter 20. Strugulum. I assume it means the struggle. It's... What did you find? I think I fell, hit my head, and passed out. Lost track of time. Was it real? Was it a dream? I don't know what's real anymore. But stretching out in front of me in some kind of tunnel. There's some kind of tunnel. The lights flickers. It's impossible to see where or if it ends. I could see a rope hanging next to the light from where I stand, and that's it. And I got the scare of my life. I opened my eyes and was face to face with a fucking scary ass polar bear, who happened to be a rug. Bear rug. Desire or compulsion to make us believe that everything is okay by keeping it under the rug. One day or another, we all must address the facts head on. Am I still inside the house? Should I see what's in the end of the tunnel? You probably fell in some unfinished part of the house that could take to you outside. Go for that tunnel. That's a wonderful possibility, and it all makes sense. That rope hanging there could lead me to somewhere out of here. It could literally be the light at the end of the tunnel for me. Elvis is leaving the tunnel. What would be this game if I didn't kill this guy like 70,000 times? Restart. Fuck. So there's 24 episodes, it looks like. We're gonna finish this, we're not gonna kill him, and I'll wrap everything up in the next episode. Which should be great. We'll see the conclusion. We'll see if we actually get him to not fully die again. So what's that death counter at now? 2 deaths to the fridge. 1 off suicide. 1 off to the cookies. And 1 right now. So that's 2 to the fridge, cookies, kill self, and we get 5 times then. Worry about your health. You said that you hit your head, and now you're talking about a polar bear rug. Are you alright? Come on. You're saying I hit my head and now you think I'm seeing weird stuff? Well, yeah, obviously. I'm in a really scared tunnel. Apologies. Just looking at it sends shivers down my spine. It has a specific smell of rust, dirt, dust, all mixed together, which is impossible to make up. I'm not crazy one here. The lunatic is the one who has a polar bear rug in an abandoned tunnel inside this house. Real or fake? Mighty Quinn. Come all without, come all within. This is work of the Mighty Quinn. Oh, is this work of the Mighty Quinn? It seems such a grotesque thing to perhaps it's fake. Are you sure it's real? You know what? I don't know, but its hair rising, fake or real. Check its mouth. Always try to understand the mind of a trophy hunter. Perhaps hunting large animals is an example of some people's need to show dominance over others. Probably. Or it's the fact that some people who hunt for sport are linked to the dark triad of behaviors, narcissism, whatever that is, and psychopathy. But putting aside the shrink part of me, I really think that we may never know why hunters are compelled to seek animal trophies for their walls. Indeed, we might be commended to just watch and wonder about their motives and emotional capacity. Leave it, move on. I've got a feeling about that rug. Check that rug. How much you want to bet he's going to shove his arm in that thing's mouth? And he's just going to chomp his arm off. Bet. Bet there's a bear trap in there. A feeling deep inside? Because you're not alone. That rug is hiding more than just bad housekeeping. Or our big fellow here is telling us that we're facing a case of creative concealment, where you hide the ugly, transform the unlovely, and distract from the hideous. What can you hide behind such an ugly rug? What about just plain old dust? It has to be something worse, uglier, right? We're friends. My thoughts exactly. A carpet is something that is to get stepped on. You can have carpets with tacky patterns to hide stains, and the wear patterns from the people walking along the same path all the time, like the casino ones, or really weird and grotesque ones, to hide under them secrets even weirder and uglier. Let me roll this bear onto his back and see what the poor fellow was hiding. A trapdoor. PETA members. 56% of users, including you, must be boiling in rage after this particular moment, but let us assure you that no animals were harmed in the making of this game. The only victim here is poor old Quinn. Yeah, no, I'm gonna leave it here. I was just debating if I was gonna make this a finale episode, just run through the last 4 chapters, but I'd rather be completely conscious of that one. And actually be super focused into it compared to my super tiredness right now, which is a product of not going to bed 4 hours ago, which is fine. Doesn't matter. Anyway, this is where I'm gonna leave this current episode. Feel free to subscribe. If you like what I do here, please leave a like on the video to show that you actually do enjoy somewhat of anything that I do. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, and or complaints, I have a whole section down below this video that is all set up for that biz, so please do that. Anyway, thank you for coming. I enjoyed having you here, and I look forward to seeing you next time.